So the Democrats are better for blacks and minorities. Well, allegedly. Coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. And I want to say thank y'all for joining me today. I always greatly appreciate it. And as I've said before, I'm a huge fan of Thomas Sotomayor. Watch his videos all the time. I bring him off a little something every now and then, money-wise. He does a great job. But you know that he often hosts, basically have guests come on the show. It could be guests of very different degrees of opinions, viewpoints, but he does open up his channel to all of these people. Anybody could come on this show and discuss. Now, a couple of weeks ago, he had some person who by the name of Special K. Now, he is supposed to be a comedian. Never heard this dude. But if you listen to him at interview, then you have to agree with me that he have to change his name to Special Needs K. You just listen to him. He sounds like a typical, that typical stereotypical loudmouth black woman. Mouth just constantly running, never shuts up, cutting people off. You ask you something, you try to respond. You give facts, you give data points that he really can't debate against, and his response is, "That's a lie, that's a lie," and it just really gets annoying. But one of the things he said when he was on that show is that Democratic policies are better for black people and minorities. Now, he never gave you any example of this, and I would love to know exactly what policy is he talking about of the Democratic Party that's better for black people. Can you explain it to me? Is it that fact, is it slavery? I wouldn't say that the Democratic Party fought to preserve slavery, but neither did they fight like the Republicans to end slavery. That wasn't part of their platform. What about Jim Crow and segregation, which was a very liberal Democrat thing? Is that the policy that's better for blacks and minorities? Well, what about the fact that the KKK were Democrats? I mean, the Democrats were the party of the KKK that black people always cry and complain about. Is this the policy, the Democratic policy, that's better for black people? And of course, the Great Society that literally did what Jim Crow and slavery and segregation couldn't do, completely destroyed the black family. And they can't say, well, this is in the past and quote unquote the big switch, everything changed, because this happened in the 60s. That wasn't too far off. So exactly what policy of the Democratic Party is better for any blacks or minorities, or for anybody for that matter? I mean, if you look at the Democratic policy, it's all a policy of getting people and keeping them poor and dependent. They give handouts, throw people crumbs, and basically disincentivizes anybody from going out and building wealth if you're going to keep giving them free stuff. So I'm just curious, exactly, can anyone point out to me exactly what policy of the Democratic Party that's good for blacks and minorities, or blacks in specific, since we're talking black people? So if anyone gets well, actually, the answer to that question, y'all, is none. The Democratic policy, as I said, all it does is gets people and keeps people dependent and poor. That's all it does. So if anybody ever run into special needs K, right, and you ask him, well, hey, Special K, give me an example of how Democratic policies are better for black people. If he starts spouting some BS, tell him, that's a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching, and as always, until next time.